Hello, welcome to the YouTube channel of Odidi Fiola Fertility Foundation. My name is Oyindayo Akib. I am the president of Odidi Fiola Fertility Foundation, OFF. Today, I want to give us tips on how we can time intercourse for the purpose of pregnancy. Before I start, I want to quickly use this opportunity to just say thank you for my 500 and above subscribers. I do not take it for granted, even though we are still going to millions of subscribers on Odidi Fiola Fertility Foundation YouTube channel. But 500 is far from the millions that we are going to, but I am not taking it for granted. I want to ask that anyone watching this video, please join the 500 above subscribers that have been encouraging me on this channel. Join them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Even if you do not need the things that I'm doing here, you do not need the tips that I'm giving. Maybe you are not trying, waiting on the Lord for the fruit of the womb. You are not trying for pregnancy. You know that there are a lot of people out there that are trying to conceive. And if what we are doing here is helping people to achieve that purpose, there are a lot of testimony. So by supporting this channel, even though you are not waiting for the fruit of the womb, you are doing a great service to humanity. We also talk about things that we can apply to our life, patterns and principles that we can start using in our life that will improve our life, that will help in our personal development. Those are the things we talk about. We talk about our homes. We talk about development in our own life. So if you believe in any of these things that I've mentioned, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Today, I'm giving tips on timing intercourse for the purpose of pregnancy. It is a mistake to make sex a chore. When you make sex, when you make it a duty because you are desperate for pregnancy, and you make sex a duty, a chore, something that, okay, it has to be this way, it has to be that way, between you and your partner, it will not help the situation at all. That will be like adding more stress to an already very stressful situation. When you time for pregnancy, I want you to do it with a lot of wisdom, and that is coming from both parties, both the husband and the wife. And the Lord will help you in the mighty name of Jesus. Unity of purpose is very important when you are trying to conceive. And in timing for pregnancy, unity of purpose is going to help you very much, because there will be times that someone isn't in the mood for sex, and you are at that time, that period, your fertile, when your fertile window, when you have the best opportunity to conceive, and maybe the woman really wants to have sex for the purpose, because she know that is a fertile period, and the man is not in the mood. When there is unity of purpose, you will both allow yourself to help, yourselves into the mood and do the needful for the sake of what you want. It is important for you to be happy. Happiness during lovemaking improves sperm. And that is point number one that I want to make before going into timing itself. When the two of you, when there is love, there is unity, you are happy with each other, it helps improve the quality of sperm. It helps improve the quantity of the sperm. It helps improve the health of the sperm. You need to understand that. And another thing, you don't want to be in a hurry when you are having sex with your partner. You take time for foreplay, and make sure that both of you are fully aroused before penetration. It is going to help the quantity of your sperm, when the two of you are fully aroused. Arousal is important because it increases the amount of secretion that are needed for the creation of sperm. As a result, the volume of the ejaculation become higher. So as a woman now, I'm talking to you as a woman, you need to get your husband to reach that, the height of arousal. Bring him to the top, to the high heaven, help him, the places and the things to do. Help him to be very aroused. Same thing goes to the man here. When you help your wife to be fully aroused, it helps our secretion. You know that women, we have fluids too when we are fully aroused, and that secretion is what is going to carry the sperm of the man in the journey from the cervix through the fallopian tubes, where it meets with a matured egg that is already released, or where it's waiting for the egg that will be released. The secretion of the woman too is very, very important. That is what the cervical mucus. The first thing you need to know before you start timing intercourse is your ovulation, the time of your ovulation. You need to know when you are ovulating, and there are quite a number of things that you can and signs that can help you to know the particular time that you are ovulating. And maybe I want to talk about timing today. We talk about how to know the time you are ovulating in another video. That is why it is very important when you subscribe to this YouTube channel. When you subscribe here, press the notification button. When you subscribe, a bell will come up. That's the notification bell. Press it and press all notification. That means that anytime I drop a new video, you will receive alert on your phone. When timing intercourse for pregnancy, you must make sure that you are near your ovulation. Many experts believe that you have the best chance of getting pregnant if you do not wait till the day of your ovulation before you start having intercourse. When you start to have intercourse, few days before your ovulation, it's ensured that there are sperms that are already waiting in your fallopian tubes in readiness for your egg. Before your egg is released, there are sperm that are in your fallopian tube waiting for the egg to be released. Everything being equal, both the health of the sperm and the cervical mucus of the woman, sperm can stay up to 6 days in the inside of the fallopian tubes. When the egg is released, there are sperm already in the fallopian tubes waiting to fertilize the egg. So if we say that it is good to start before you ovulate, you might want to ask, what about continue to try even after your ovulation? Fertility experts are divided. This is a bit controversial because experts are divided on this issue. Some experts believe that yes, it is possible that you can still try even when after you have ovulated, a day after you have ovulated, and you still get pregnant. While some experts believe that yes, you can still try after your ovulation, but their point is that at that time the quality of the egg is depreciating after your ovulation. So having intercourse for the purpose of sex and you conceive with that egg, they say if you were to conceive with an egg that may already have passed its prime, you have a greater risk of miscarriage. That is the point of the other expert. So it's a bit controversial. And when we come across controversial issues like that, I leave it to you to make your own decision, and the Lord will help you in whatever decision you make, in the mighty name of Jesus. Before I stop this video, I would like to put up my own opinion that is backed with statistics from experts. The best time when you are timing intercourse for the purpose of pregnancy, and please hear me well, you don't wait in your marriage for you to come to your ovulation period before you start having sex. In fact, when you are trying to conceive as a couple, you must have sex even when you are not active, every 5 days. And I'm going to talk about that in another video, so that you flush out the dead sperm and bring on a fresh one. So that will help when you get to the time of your ovulation. You will not be trying with dead sperm. The sperm that you are trying with at the time of your fertile window, you are sure that they are fresh sperm. We talk about that too in another video. So I'm putting my opinion here now about timing, and my opinion is backed by statistics from experts. The best time to time intercourse for the purpose of pregnancy is like you start like 2 days to your ovulation. You have intercourse on the day of your ovulation, and well, a day after your ovulation is controversial. So you have three very important windows, 3 very important days that you must have sex. And 2 days before your ovulation and on the day of your ovulation, that is 3 days. That means that you have sex every day in these 3 days, if you can help it. And that also will depend if your partner do not have any issue with low sperm count. Have sexual intercourse 2 days before your ovulation, a day before your ovulation, and on the day of your ovulation. Have it. And you remember the video that I did that when I talked about best position to conceive. Make sure you are giving it to him from the back. The rare position, if you miss that video, it is on this channel. You'll go and look for it. The best position for sex to achieve pregnancy. Look for that video. You give it to him, in those positions, 2 days to, a day to, and on the day of your ovulation, if his sperm count is not low. But if he has issue with this count of his sperm, then do it every other day. Maybe you do it 2 days before you ovulate. Then you don't do it a day too. You do it a day of your ovulation as well.